Okay, so yesterday I got a bunch of mail from Superior Court. I just opened 3 pieces, but there might be a 4th. The trial court record has been filed in this office in the above captioned matter. It is your responsibility to review the record inventory list and make sure that the certified record forwarded to this court contains those documents necessary to the issues raised on appeal. Failure to do so may result in waiver. PARAP 1926-1931 blah 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 blah. Pursuant to, okay, so they're like giving me a list of like laws basically. Upon failure to timely file briefs for the appellant, the court will, on its own motion and without further notice, dismiss the appeal. If the briefs are filed late, but before the appeal is dismissed, counsel shall not be permitted to argue, but shall be available to answer any questions the court may ask. Pursuant, and then this is to another law, PA, blah, blah. Copies of the trial court opinion must be appended to the appellant's brief. Briefs will not be accepted for filing unless you comply with this request. 7 copies of briefs together with 2 copies of the reproduced record, if applicable, must be filed, and opposing parties must be served. If this is a cross appeal, your attention is directed to blah 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 law to determine which party is considered the appellant for the purpose of establishing the briefing schedule. And then the next page is basically saying remaining copies are to be securely bound. Those filing on paper, not PAC filing, must deliver or mail briefs and reproduce records to their respective district filing offices as filed. 6 bound and 1 unbound copy of any brief, and a CD or flash drive. 3 bound and 1 unbound copy. 1 bound and 1 unbound copy, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, paper briefs and reproduced records must be accompanied by electronic copy on CD or flash drive formatted in PDF. Microsoft files are not acceptable. Requirements for CDs and flash drives. I mean, honestly, at this point, I think they're like, I have to read this and think, like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, every week they want something extra. It's just like they're thinking of extra things. So, I already gave my brief, but do you need 7 copies sent to everybody again? Sure, 7 copies to each person. I mean, I don't really know. I guess I will call Bobbi Jo Wagner tomorrow at the pathonetary and ask her what she wants. So I will, and at the pathonetary at the Superior Court. So I'll fill out my worksheet, which I'm thinking maybe this last, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens here. I've tried my best. I'm doing my best. We'll see what happens. I'll see what she needs, how many copies I need, if I need to go to FedEx to put this on a CD flash drive. This is all interesting. So that's where I'm at now with Superior Court. Fill out the docketing worksheet for this last appeal of the emergency hearing that's sealed. Pay the treasurer's office for my transcript from that emergency hearing. And I got a letter from the judge just denying my other hearing. So now, which I knew, like, once I filed the recusal, she may or may not be able to keep, well, I don't know. I guess once a recusal is filed, you're not supposed to keep hearings, but she kept hearing them anyway. So now all of a sudden, which she was already saying she may not make a final order on the 4th, but had nothing to do with my appeals at that time. Now it's because of the appeals and she can't make a decision. It's just denied because I have appeals going. I don't know. It's a catch-22 of banging my head against the wall.